in this summit can be brought forward to a higher level, especially at the state level and the federal level. Personally, I will also make a point that all the efforts or all the plans that has been discussed and been detailed out in efforts to save the Malayan tiger will be adhered to. And you know where the son is, dia punya perwatakan tu from the mother, I guess, assistant. Back on to the speech. As you know, Pahang, as a state with the largest forest area in Peninsular Malaysia, is rich in biodiversity and ecologically sensitive areas, including the largest habitat for the Malayan tiger. The state has a significant responsibility to protect and conserve its biodiversity. With this in mind, and the strong initiative taken by my son, the Crown Prince, with the support of the government of Pahang, we have set up the country's first tiger reserve, named the Al-Sultan Abdullah Royal Tiger Reserve. I applaud the initiatives, and I wish to see the seriousness on its undertaking. The Royal Tiger Reserve was established in the heart of a critical tiger range connected to Taman Negara, our national park, with the objective of not only providing the Malayan tiger a bigger and safer protected area to roam, but more importantly, the reserve supports and to assist in the country's national tiger recovery plan. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope the Royal Tiger Reserve will play an important role in the recovery plan and to assist in filling the gaps in areas where the Wildlife Department and the Ministry have challenges in implementing some parts of the National Tiger Recovery Plan. We are open to assist in any capacity to achieve the national agenda of saving the Malayan tiger. We also have seen the dedication and commitment of my son, the Crown Prince, towards the protection of our natural heritage and the Malayan tiger being its key critically endangered species. We hope this Tiger Summit will bring both local and global experts and conservation practitioners to one platform of knowledge and experience sharing. And this is only the beginning. Much more work and energy need to be done to effectively and efficiently achieve our target and objectives. To achieve this success, all the key elements of protection, habitat and prey arrangement for the tiger will be managed to attain the global standards in the reserve. One goal in the management of the reserve is to get the international accreditation such as the Conservation Assured Tiger Standards or CATS, a standard which the reserve will register and adopt. Program for habitat management and prey enrichment will be the catalyst to population recovery in the reserve. The reserve will also include a research center and field research facilities aiming for collaboration with international technical and conservation partners. Ladies and gentlemen, plans for rewilding, captive breeding and translocation facilities are in place to support the Wildlife Department and other agencies as needed. All facilities and activities in the reserve are designed to assist the National Tiger Recovery Plan reflecting Pahang's strong commitment to national and global tiger conservation efforts. To this end, we are here not only to hear and understand the work that is being done for tiger conservation, but also to invite all those present here to join us in this critical cooperation and collaboration towards saving the Malayan tiger from its imminent extinction. Your expertise and, more importantly, your support for this critical work are very much welcome. Again, as mentioned by my son, the Crown Prince, this summit offers a platform to build this collaborative ecosystem, and I sincerely thank the organizer, the Anggang Holdings, who with great effort has worked hard to ensure the support for tiger conservation is brought forward to the attention of not only conservationists, but also those in the field of finance, corporate, philanthropy, and not forgetting the public at large. I earnestly request the participants of this esteemed Tiger Summit to attentively consider the numerous presentations during this event. We all must commit to the final resolution, not only to ensure the survival of the global tiger population, but also to enhance and improve the lives of future generations. With that, ladies and gentlemen, with the phrase Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I hereby officiate the second Pahang Tiger Summit 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness, for officiating the second Pahang Tiger Summit for us all. Your Royal Highnesses, without further ado, I would like to call upon Dato' Shah Reza Hussein, representing Anggang Management Services, to share about the Al-Sultan Abdullah Royal Tiger Reserve.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Your Royal Highness, the Sultan of Pahang, Her Royal Highness Tunku Ahmad Pahang, Your Royal Highness Tunku Mahkota Pahang, Ampun Tuanku. With Your Highness's permission, I would like to start my presentation. Ampun Tuanku. Gementar sikit. Esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, this morning I want to take you into a journey into the first tiger reserve in the country. But before we start, let me put some perspective and give context to where we are going. On my left is the map of the Malaysian Peninsula. The green are the forested area. The dark green are the totally protected area. These are the national parks and the state parks. The biggest of the park is Taman Negara, or our national park. And this is where the Tiger Reserve is cradled. It is in the southeast corner, contiguous and connected to the national park. The two phases encompasses 134,182 hectares. We have increased the protected area of Taman Negara and Greater Taman Negara by 30%. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not an easy feat. The last time such a big area is protected was 17 years ago, when Royal Bloom was gazetted. And to gazette Royal Bloom, it took NGOs, academias, 14 years. We did it in 8 months. Thank you. The Al-Sultan Abdullah Royal Tiger Reserve is best entered through the Sungai Tembling. As we move into the pristine tropical rainforest, we see to our left and to our right how gorgeous, how beautiful, how pristine the forest has been kept. Within this forest is a vision to establish a global standard, world-class global tiger reserve for wild tigers. And as we move, that is Gunung Ais, and as we move in, we look into the actionable tasks that we have to do to prepare the reserve in being optimal in recovering the tiger. We first visit the grazing area that we are currently doing with our partners, Bora, Dr. Junaidi Pin and Dr. Zainal, because food is critical for the tigers. This grazing area is food for the prey. So the tigers need prey, but the prey need food. So we are looking at this plot and many more plots within the tiger reserve to ensure that the prey, the samba deer, the barking deer have food so that they can grow, they can populate, and they can serve as food for the tigers. Within the reserve, pristine ecosystem, riverine systems, cascading waterfalls, clear crystal water, providing ecosystem services to the state and to the country. All our water sources starts from the forest. A critical component of the reserve is to protect not only the tiger, but all the species within. We work with our partners Pantera in order to do patrolling. But the patrollers within the reserve does more than just looking after the species or looking for encroachment and poachers. They also undertake the task of setting up camera traps throughout the entire reserve. By the end of this month, they would have set camera traps throughout the reserve. These camera traps give us valuable data of where and what animals is within the reserve. Gives us an idea of the distribution, the disbursement of the animals, and the kind of species that we have. But their key role is still to look at poachers and doing activities such as this, looking for snares that's killing all our tigers and all the tiger prey. The snares is indiscriminate. It doesn't only kill the tiger, but everything else that goes into the snares. So these are some of the roles that we play. Our vision is a global tiger standard. As we move into the area, we look at places where research facilities within the reserve can be set up. Our partners look into the buffer zone and the communities within it. Our partners include the Habitat Foundation, looking at community development, looking at community participation, looking at ecotourism. Our partners, NBS, Nature-Based Solution, looking at the best management practices, looking at all the inventories within the forest, and most of all, more importantly, our partners, the state park. The jurisdictional authority of this reserve lies on the Pahang State Park Corporation. Enggang Management Services are the management entity. We assist at this point to develop and capacity build the state park to a point that they will be able to manage all this because they are new. So Enggang has taken it upon ourselves as the first proper PPP, public-private partnership, in order to run the state park to the best of its, to the best position that it can optimally be to move towards the recovery of the Malayan tiger. It's such a beautiful place, Tuanku, Ampun Tuanku. It needs to be preserved, and we are fortunate to have the Crown Prince as our icon in preserving this place. Ampun Tuanku, there are people behind the scene dedicated to the preservation and conservation, doing arduous job that nobody sees. So we thank them all for their work. And let us follow. These steps are in the river steps that we see. Yes, no? They are there. And this is what we are fighting for. The recovery of the Malayan tiger, and hopefully our effort can contribute to global tiger recovery. Ampun Tuanku, thank you for your kind attention. I seek leave. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Ampun Tuanku.
Thank you, Dr. Shah Reza Hussain, for delivering an enlightening presentation. To set the stage for our upcoming discussions, we have a short video from His Excellency Michalis Rojas, the Ambassador and Head of the European Union Delegation Malaysia, highlighting key insights related to tiger conservation. Please enjoy the video.
Very good day to all the summit participants, Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the EU delegation in Malaysia, I wish to express our respect and admiration to the Crown Prince of Pahang, Tengku Hassanal Ibrahim Alam Shah, for his dedication and commitment not only to saving the critical endangered Malayan tiger, but all the diversity, biodiversity and ecology that comes to the tiger habitat. This second Pahang Tiger Summit is a testimony to the Crown Prince's commitment to furthering the cause of saving the Malayan tiger by gathering international experts to share their knowledge and expertise, as well as exposing the Save the Malayan Tiger campaign to the general public. With the Crown Prince's influence and charisma, I'm certain a wider audience will be aware of the tiger's plight, take notice and move to action together with the Prince and the Pahang authorities. Due to the unique proposition of the Al-Sultan Abdullah Royal Tiger Reserve, the first tiger reserve in Malaysia, and a true private-public partnership, the European Union is happy to assist with an initial funding of €1 million for 24 months. With a solid proposal and a competent implementing team and partners, the EU approved the funding under the EU Grants Program. We would say congratulations and thank you to the Pahang State Government for its strong support to the Royal Tiger Reserve Initiative, and we applaud the Enggang Group for its bold and innovative approach to the environmental and biodiversity protection. Time is running out for the critically endangered species such as the Malayan tiger and many more. Business as usual needs to change for real impact to happen, and the EU is ever ready to support any good and solid environmental projects and programs. This is important not only for now, but also for the sustainability of the world and, of course, the future generations. I truly apologize for not being able to attend the summit personally, and I hope This short video shows our appreciation and support to the Crown Prince and the state government on this very important and much needed initiative. I wish the best of success to the Royal Tiger Reserve, and the European Union will continue to follow its progress and give support whenever we can. Have a great and productive summit. Thank you. Terima kasih.
That was a powerful message from His Excellency Michalis Rojas, the Ambassador and the head of the EU delegation Malaysia, highlighting the critical importance of our efforts in tiger conservation. Now, we'd like to share another video that focuses on the theme of unity and collaboration, emphasizing on the collective impact we can have when we join forces and work towards a common goal. Let's take a moment to be inspired by these stories of cooperation and commitment. Without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Dalam hutan yang saya cintai, saya berdiri sebagai penjaga alam orang asli. Setiap bunyi hutan, setiap jejak kaki di tanah ini adalah seperti detak jantung saya sendiri. Harimau, raja hutan adalah saudaraku. Tetapi ada mereka yang datang dengan niat jahat, mencuri kehidupan liar untuk keuntungan diri sendiri. Mereka penjajah hutan, pemusnah segala yang berharga. Hutan ini adalah rumah kita. Dengan semangat warisan nenek moyang, saya bersumpah untuk melindungi hutan ini. Tiap langkah yang saya ambil adalah untuk mempertahankan kehidupan liar. Saya adalah suara mereka yang bisu. Bukan hanya hutan ini yang saya pertahankan, tetapi juga warisan anak cucu kita. Saya akan terus berjuang menghadapi bahaya demi cinta pada hutan ini, makhluk-makhluknya yang mempesona. Kita adalah satu dengan hutan ini, dan saya adalah penjaganya.
Thank you, the NGO Rima, for that incredibly moving video. Your Royal Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, entering the hall now, please welcome in his new garments, His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince of Pahang, to share about the latest initiative from Save the Malayan Tiger campaign. Please give a round of applause.
difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream.
The time to build is upon us.
To the people of Nara, I say, do your duty to your country. I demand from you sacrifices and undivided loyalty to your country.
What we're going to do is get rid of all these buttons and just make a giant screen. A giant screen.
In March, we followed that up with the launch of GPT-4. Still the most capable model out in the world.
Right now, we are in the midst of the Earth's sixth mass extinction. One every bit as profound and far-reaching as that which wiped out the dinosaurs.
I love forests. It hurts me to see them damaged. And I care passionately about children. And we're stealing their future. The fact that, we have a small window of time, I believe, where we can at least start healing some of the harm and slowing down climate change. People understand that they're not taking action. How to get enough people to take action?
Saya daripada kecil saya terjatuh cinta dengan keindahan negeri saya. Nak balik Pahang untuk jaga alam sultan kita.
There are now less than 150 individual Malay tigers left in the wild.
Time is not a luxury we can afford anymore. We need a whole of society approach. We must recognize the crucial role of communities living alongside the Malayan tiger. It is our duty to carry the torch of conservation forward, engaging with governments, mobilizing resources, and inspiring communities to join our case.
Meet Oyen, Malaysia's most loved cat. Oyen is mischievous and a very naughty cat. One day, Oyen and his family went on a trip to Taman Negara. Oyen is a curious cat and started wandering around. He saw a butterfly and chased it deep into the jungle. When the butterfly disappeared, Oyen realized he was lost and started to cry. Suddenly, he heard a smooth and gentle voice. "What's the matter, child?" Oyen turned around and saw a big, majestic tiger with sharp, piercing eyes. Oyen was scared and wanted to run, but Rimal cornered him. Oyen covered his face and replied while quivering, "I'm lost. I want to go home." Rimal's eyes softened. She replied with a tired sigh, "We are all lost, my child. Come, follow me. I'll guide you to where you need to be." And so it begins, the tale of two cats.
His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince of Pahang, to now share a few words on stage.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ampun Tuanku, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia's most loved cat, Oyen, meets Malaysia's most endangered cat, Rimau, through a fated encounter. We have created this story so that we learn about Rimau's plight through Oyen's perspective. Both are cats, but live completely different lives, one in the jungle, one in the city. As they find their way home through the dense jungle of Pahang, Oyen learns about the dangers that Rimau faces. When Oyen returns home, he vows to speak on behalf of Rimau and advocates for her, to save his newfound friend. Ladies and gentlemen, history has taught us that stories have the power to shape the world. It is my hope that this story of the unlikeliest of friendship will inspire every Malaysian to become a steward and guardian of this earth and every living being that resides in it. The fate of the tiger is tied with the fate of humanity. As we embark on this journey to save the Malayan tiger from extinction, we are also saving ourselves. On this note, I would like to officially introduce to you Oyen and Rimau. They are two enduring characters for a new awareness and education campaign to save the Malayan tiger. This campaign means a lot to me because it is a truly Malaysian campaign featuring the two of the most iconic cats in the world, in the country, Oyen and Rimau. It is my wish for our future generations to grow up with Oyen and Rimau as their friend, mentor, and guide to becoming good humans that will contribute to the well-being of our planet. We have a booth right outside this hall where you can purchase our first comic book and various items for you and your loved ones to show your support for the campaign. I hope you will love them as much as I do. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness, for bringing Oyen and Rimau to life. We truly admire your passion and leadership in our national efforts to save the Malayan tiger and embody the Malaysian pride. Your Royal Highnesses, ladies and gentlemen, we will now take a 30 minutes coffee break for you to explore the Oyen and Rimau booth outside before the summit resumes.
So tamat les.